A peaceful forest trail bathed in moonlight. Suddenly a deer appears on camera, but wait, something's not right. Is that 6 legs? 8? 10? Your eyes aren't deceiving you. This is no ordinary deer. This is the beginning of a nightmare that will haunt your dreams. Deep in the heart of Blackwood National Park, Ranger Sarah Thompson was reviewing the night's trail camera footage. It was a routine task, usually filled with mundane sightings of local wildlife. But tonight was different. As she scrolled through the images, her blood ran cold. There, in the grainy black and white footage, stood a deer. At first glance it seemed normal enough, but as Sarah leaned in closer, her eyes widened in horror. The deer had far too many legs. They sprouted from its body like twisted branches, each one ending in a sharp, unnatural hoof. Sarah's hand trembled as she reached for her radio. She needed to report this abomination. But before she could call for backup, something on the screen caught her eye. The mutated deer was moving, not away from the camera, but towards it. With each frame, the creature drew closer. Its eyes, once dull and lifeless, now gleamed with an otherworldly intelligence. Sarah's heart pounded in her chest as she watched, unable to look away. And then, in the blink of an eye, the deer's face filled the entire screen, its nose pressed against the lens, hot breath fogging the glass. Sarah jumped back, knocking over her chair in the process. She scrambled to her feet, eyes darting between the screen and the cabin door. But how was this possible? The trail camera was mounted high in a tree, far out of reach of any normal animal. Sarah had checked it herself just yesterday. There was no way it could have been moved or tampered with. As she stood there, frozen in fear, a chilling realization washed over her. If the deer could reach the camera, what else could it do? What other impossible feats was it capable of? Sarah's mind raced with terrifying possibilities. Was this creature still out there in the woods? Was it watching her even now, waiting for the right moment to strike? She fumbled for her flashlight, hands shaking as she swept the beam across the cabin windows. The forest beyond seemed to pulse with an eerie energy, shadows dancing in the flickering light. And then, just as Sarah thought things couldn't get any worse, she heard it. A sound that would haunt her for years to come. The slow, deliberate click of hooves on the cabin porch. Not 4 hooves, but many. Too many. Sarah's breath caught in her throat as she turned towards the door. The handle began to turn slowly, impossibly, and as it creaked open, revealing the horror that waited beyond, Sarah knew that her world would never be the same again. The mutated deer had found her, and this was only the beginning of the terror that would soon engulf Blackwood National Park.